Hello, guys. Welcome to A Royal Budgets, where I'm striving to be financially free one day at a time. All right, guys, it is time to do my cash stuffing and my budget for my second paycheck of May. And so let's get right into it. I want to try to get this done before I start the holiday weekend. So let's do it. Let me put this away. So what I do is I budget my paycheck before I get it, before I spend it, so that I know where every dime is going. That's kind of helping me stay on track. And that's what budgeting is about. It's not being restrictive, it's just making sure you know where your money is going before you start spending it. It gives you actually a little more control over your money. So that's kind of why I do it. So, with that being said, let's get into it. I don't write all my stuff out, but I may start doing it a little bit more, maybe next month. But I just kind of put the summary here. I have it written out on my spread. Hold on for a second. I have it written out on my spreadsheet, so I really just take the totals from here for each category and put it on here, just so that you guys have an overview of what I'm doing. Okay. All right. So for this week, my paycheck is my pay is the same. I get paid bi-weekly and it doesn't change. So I get $3,000 this pay period. Of that, $1,595 is allocated towards my household bills and monthly bills that I have to pay. That leaves me with $1,405 to allocate. Of that, $180 I will be using in my cash wallet to get me through the um, to the next pay period. That includes miscellaneous groceries, gas, and things of that nature, my personal little spending money. In my sinking fund, those are more of my long-term goals or funds that I set up that I need to build money into to pay at a certain point in time, like my car insurance and things of that nature. Certain funds that I feel I need to fill up weekly, bi-weekly. So for my sinking funds, I'm putting $335 in those. So that leaves me with a balance of $890 to allocate. And 500 of this automatically goes into my savings account to save. And then I'm going to put 390 in my savings funds, my savings challenges. So, and that takes me down to $0 to budget. I don't have anything that I need to put on my credit cards because I've already taken care of that for this month. So, of my total income, I got $3,000. 1,595 is for bills. 180 is my cash wallet. 335 is for my sinking funds, and 890 is for savings and savings challenges. Leaves me with a total of zero. I have spent every dime, allocated every dime where it should go before I start spending. So, with that said, that is my budget for the month, for the pay period. So I'm gonna set that aside. And of that, 905 of that is allocated for my sinking funds and my savings challenges. So we've already got that money from the bank. And what I give them when I go to the bank, I give them this cash breakdown so that they know how I want it allocated. It makes it easy for me to do my cash stuffing. And I don't take everything out of the bank. My bills, they stay in the bank. The amount for my direct deposit to my savings account stays in the bank. So certain categories and my credit card payments, those stay in the bank. The only money I take out for to do cash stuffing is the money for my cash wallet, my sinking funds, and my savings challenges. The rest of it stays in the bank because I pay a lot of my stuff electronically, if just someone's asking. So of that, I give them this breakdown and they give it back to me just the way I asked for it. So let's count this up and let's get started in stuffing this stuff before the holiday gets into full swing this weekend. Hope you guys are planning for a nice holiday weekend. Hope the weather is great wherever you are and you get to enjoy it with friends, family, or however you spend it. There's a lot of graduations going on this week. So I'm hoping just hope everybody has a great time this holiday weekend and be safe. All right, so let's count this up. This is 100, 250, 350, 450, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 800, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, $905. All righty, that's what we're going to be stuffing. So let's put this over here in the tray. I am so ready for this weekend. I am off next week. I'm going to see my grandson graduate from high school, spend some time with my family in Michigan. My grandson is in Wisconsin. I'm here in Georgia, so I'm really excited about going to see my babies. Him and my granddaughter. It's not her graduation, but I get to see them both at the same time. I miss my babies. Alrighty. So the first thing we're going to get started with is stuffing my cash wallet. Oh, actually unstuffing the cash wallet. So let's see. I've got a couple dollars here, and I usually use my rollover money to stuff my penny challenge. And so I've got $10 left over in groceries. Everything else is pretty darn empty. I've been doing a lot of spending getting ready for my trip, so I used almost all my cash, which is why I got so much change. So on the change, oh, this thing is getting heavy. Put this back in here. This is my little lucky coin. Put that in there. And I put all my change in here because everything adds up. Your pennies, your dimes, your change, your dollars, everything's add up. And you'd be surprised how much money you can save up just by doing this right here. I mean, this thing is almost full, so I may not make it to the end of the year. Half of it is full, and this side is almost full. So I'm going to sit that over there. It's kind of heavy. All righty. All right, so we've emptied out the wallet. So we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, $17 that I'm going to set aside because that's going to go with my savings challenges. Okay? And I can set this aside. I'll clean that off later. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Let's get right into it. So let's fill this wallet right back up. And I really don't need a lot, but I'm going to use this. So gas, we got $40 for gas. 20, 40. And I kind of assessed that that's kind of what it takes to fill me up. So that's what I'm going to allocate. I'm not going to need much of it because I'm not driving this week because I'll be out of town. But I'm going to leave this in here. Groceries. Groceries gets 50. And I'm probably going to use that for eating out. But for right now, I'm putting groceries in there. And self-care gets 30. 20. 30. I really need to get me some envelopes for traveling when I leave. But next time, maybe next time I'll think about something like that. But anyway, so self-care gets 30. And I'm going to give fun $50, even though I have money allocated for fun. But I'm going to put an extra 50 in there. And miscellaneous gets 10. And that is it. Alrighty, guys. My cash wallet is stuffed. And I'll fill this up later. And we are ready for the week. Alrighty, guys, let's get into some sinking funds. I was so excited to complete my 10K challenge, the 10K 100 envelope challenge. But you know what? That was so much fun. I think I'm ready to hop into another one. It won't be 10K, but I think I'm going to hop into it sooner than I was wanting to start it. But we'll get to that later. All right, so these are my sinking funds. These are the things I build up and use throughout the weeks. So groceries, my rollover grocery money will get an additional $50. So I'll put that in here. So now groceries has 150, 70, 90, 210. And again, I don't put trackers on these because I use these all the time. If I don't have enough in my cash wallet and I need to get some from the grocery store, I'll come use this. Same with gas. So gas gets 40. And if you notice, this is a little smaller than last time because I had to use some of it. And that's what it's for. So gas gets 40. So now I have 50, 100, 20, 40, 50 in gas. Alrighty. And personal care gets 30. So we're going to add 20, 30. So now personal care has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 5, 90. Alrighty, that is good. And again, these particular wallets, these particular categories, because I use these quite often, I don't have trackers for those. All right, let's go on to car insurance. And car insurance will get 50. And I'm building this up for my next payment. 100, 250, 300. And my next payment I think I have another 4 months maybe. Yeah, maybe 3 or 4, no, another 3 months. So I'll beef this up for my next 6-month payment. And I'll update my tracker for this offline. All right, medical gets 25. I really need to beef this up because I have to pay my credit card back for some dental stuff I put on my card. 20, 40, 60, 80, 105. Alrighty. So we'll build this up a little bit more later. And home gets 20. Don't need anything major, just adding a little to it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. You'd be surprised what you really don't need after you start, looking at things. It's like, I don't need all this extra stuff. Sometimes I just want to spend. All right, I think we are done with this one. And we can go on to my low priority sinking funds. And I just add a little bit to these. Just because I want to build them up a little bit. Build up my emergency fund. It's fully funded. I just want to add a little bit more. No rush to do it though. Just putting $10 in here. So my emergency fund now has $20, 10, 20. And again, I'll update these trackers offline. My clothing will get 20. Because I'm probably going to use something. I'm probably going to have to buy something for my cruise coming up next month. So we got 20, 40, 60, 80. I can't believe I got a trip this month and next month. Now, I don't typically do that together, but me and my sister had kind of planned the cruise and my grandson's graduation. Those were 2 events I just, really didn't want to miss. We really wanted to do something with my sister. So just so happens I'm doing 2 big trips this year. I try only do 1 per year. All right, for me, I'm only adding $10. All right, so that, you know what, I think I'm going to change this out. So that now has $20. And this may get pulled out if I, feel I want to take it with me. But right now, I think I have enough money on me for the trip. And I need to be adding to this, that's for sure, but I'm not. Okay, so that is done there. Let's go on to the all occasion binder, which is right here. Alrighty. I don't have any birthdays coming up. Mine was the last one. My brother had a birthday this month. I already took care of him, so he's good to go. Birthdays get 20. My husband's birthday is in November 2030, so I have some time here. And he's a pretty simple man. He don't want a lot. He doesn't like a lot of stuff. He's a no frills kind of guy. And I like that about him. Alrighty. And vacations actually gets nothing. nothing. And this money is, I have 1,200 in here. This will be pulled out for my vacation. I don't think I'll need it all, but this will help pay for some of the car rental, the room, and also some of our meals and stuff. So this is going to actually come out, but I'm not adding anything else in there. That ought to be enough. Okay. Holidays get nothing. That's every other holiday except Christmas. And Christmas gets 20. I got to start beefing up Christmas. All right, so Christmas now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. All righty. That is good. And last but not least is giving. Now giving, I'm going to give 20. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 100. And giving, I'm going to use some money out of giving when I hit 500 subscribers and buy something and do a giveaway. Maybe it may be a 100 envelope challenge or something, but I'm going to give somebody something. Or maybe a couple of people. Depends on what I end up getting. Okay? So that takes care of that. So guess what we are on to, guys? My favorite savings challenges. Savings challenges are absolutely my favorite thing to do. Because this, when you don't think you can save, these savings challenges kind of help you save. Even if it's a little bit, it just helps. So let's go into the savings challenges. All right, so let's start with, oh, you know what? I forgot I had rollover money from last time, because I didn't have enough to finish something. So you know what? This rollover money, along with this rollover money, will be used in the penny challenge. All right. Sounds like a plan. Set that there. All right. So let's see how much we're adding to my $10 challenge. My $10 challenge, I'm actually going to give this $20. And I need to color green. So we'll take the 20. We're going to scratch out 2 of these. 1, 2, and we'll see how much we have. We now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 20. It's adding up, guys. It's adding up. All right, for the $20 challenge, I'm adding $40. And let's find the color. I never get the colors right, but that's okay. I'm adding $40, so we're going to circle off 2. Excuse my coloring. So we're going to take 20, 40, 60. So I'm going to take 100 and put 60 over here. So now the $20 challenge has 120, 40, 60. And that is good. That is great, actually. And my $50 challenge is getting 1. Again, like I said, sometimes I'm not in a rush to do these. I just want to keep doing, give it a little bit every time. So it gets 1. And let me take my blue. And we're going to circle off 1. I hope you guys are still on point with your budgeting. I know summer's about to hit us, and you want to do a lot of things and spend, and then you kind of blow your budget, but try to stay on point. Just make allowances for your budget. So now we have 150, 150 in the $50 challenge. And now we're going to go on to the 52-week challenge. Now for this challenge, I actually allocated $200. I don't really want to use all of the 200 because I actually want to start the 100 envelope challenge tonight. So we'll see what we do. But for my 52-week challenge, I'm going to be scratching off, or I'm going to be coloring 37, but I also will multiply that by, I throw a dice as a multiplier. Hold on. Don't want to be making too much noise over here. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I have the dice. So what I'm going to do is whatever I multiply, Whatever I throw on the dice, that's what I multiply the number by, and that's the money I put in here. So my number is 37 because we're getting up to large numbers, so I may only be able to do one, or I may end up with an IOU, but we'll see. But we're going to do 37 and throw that sucker and see what we get. Please be low. If not, I'll just have to deal with it. Okay, it's 5. It was not low. 37 times 5 equals 185. Whew. Okay. Well, that's what I'm going to put in here. 150, 70, 85. That means I can only do one. Well, okay. So that's how that works, guys. I'm going to cross out 37. I threw a 5 on the dice, which means I'm putting 185 in here. That doesn't leave a whole lot for me to start the 100 envelope challenge, but I'm going to start it anyway. All right, so let's see what we got in here. We had $1,700 that was already at the bank, and part of it probably has been used. At least I know 1,000 has been used to pay off credit card. So let's see what else we got in here. We're still doing pretty good in here. And like I said, I like this one because the multiplier, you end up saving a whole lot more than you would if you didn't use the multiplier. So we have 1,700. I'm going to just put this over here. Plus, this is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 50, 600, 50, 70, 80, 95, 700, 1, 2. 702. All right, $2,402 is what we saved so far with this challenge. And that's not bad at all. That's actually pretty darn good. So we're just going to put this in here. And I was thinking I'll take some of this out, but I'm just going to let it grow for a minute. I may take it out when it hits 1,000. We'll see. But right now, I'm going to leave it right where it is. I do like this challenge. This one I'll keep repeating because I do like this one. And that is it. We got the penny challenge. All right, so I said I was going to use my rollover money for the penny challenge. So let's see what I have over here. So I actually have quite a bit of money. Did I miss something? I had $15 left for the... Oh, I had $50 allocated for the 100 envelope challenge. Yep, I did. And 30 allocated for the penny challenge. Okay. Alrighty, so I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15. All right, so guess what we're going to do, guys? We're going to take this money and we're going to get started on another, I'm going to keep the penny challenge, but we're going to get started on another 100 envelope challenge, guys. I had so much fun doing this. I'm ready to start. I really had a lot of fun doing this. So we're going to start it up again and get started with saving money. But this time, I'm just going to do a regular 100 envelope challenge. I'm not going to multiply. It's not going to be a 10K challenge. It's just going to be a regular 100 one. I'm actually going to have to change out my envelope. Change out this. But for right now, I'm not going to use that. So what we're going to do, we're going to start. Now what I will say that I will do with this, excuse me guys, I will not be putting any dollars in here. I'm going to either round it up to the nearest 5 or the nearest 10th. I will not put any dollar bills at all in here. I do like the concept of not doing that. Gives me a little less to count and a little more to save. So we're going to start off by doing this. So for one, we're going to put in $5. Alrighty. And you know what? I think I'm going to take these 5s and put a 10 up in here. Okay. And for 2, we're going to put in $5. I probably need some more 5s. And we're going to go until I kind of run out of money. For 3, we're going to put in $5. And hold on, let me get some change. I am back. So let's keep, I got some change. I swapped out some 20s for these 5s. All right, so let's do this. We're going to add 5 to $4. 5 will get $5. All right. 6 will, we're rounding up, we'll get 10. Actually, let's put the 2 5s in here for 10. This. Like I said, we're going to round up to the nearest 5 or 10. So 6 will get $10. 7 will get $10. 8 will get $10. Okay. 9 will get $10. 10 will get $10. Okay. And 11 will get $15. And I think I'm going to round it out with 12. Let me see if I got some change up in here. Okay. And 12 will get $15. And this is where we're going to stop it, right here. Okay. That's where we're going to stop it. And I'm going to highlight this, but I gotta do the right one. So 12 is actually, it would be 24 here. 12, 20. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'll get the right one. This is the 10K one, but I do have a 5K one, so I'll get the right one. Alrighty. That is it for the 100 envelope challenge. We've started another one, guys. I'm excited to do this too. All right. So we're going to set this aside. All right. So now the last thing we are going to do is the penny challenge. So we actually have, for the penny challenge, we have 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. We have $37 to spare for the penny challenge. And with that being said, 37, 37. So 18, 18. I said 37. Oh, I forgot I got these over here. All right, so since we have 37, and I'm going to drop my calculator. That's right. Okay, got my calculator. Okay, so we're going to do 1645. And the 2037. So we're going to do this one. Plus this one. And that should just be right up under $37. So that's 16.45 plus 2037 is $36.82. Alrighty, guys, we are coming right along. So now, let me set this aside. So now let me add this money to the penny challenge. All right. 10 5s and 1s. And we got a 5 there. All right, so now in the penny challenge, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 50, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. $486. So we are almost done with this. When we finish, we should have at least, we'll at least have $667. So that is really good. And this adds up. You can take your time doing this, but it absolutely adds up. And this was a free download from Beautifully Me and You. And I really like this challenge. I laminated mine so I could reuse it. I could have just made copies, but I like laminating it. And when I finish, I will have over $668. And a lot of this is just from leftover money that I had in my cash wallet, and some of it has been allocated to it, but for the most part, it's just leftover. Alrighty, so that is it, guys. We've done everything. We started the 100 envelope challenge again. Thank you guys for coming and viewing that video. And we're just going to keep going. We're going to keep smashing our dream, smashing our goals, meeting our objectives, and just get it done and having fun while we're doing it. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying it and have a great holiday weekend. Just go out and have a good time. Even if you don't do anything but take it easy. That is all right, and that is your choice. All right. See you next time. Bye-bye.